you know, I don't think I've ever done this, like, bit round here. I mean, it's always just been, why would I do it? I literally, it's not even a way to go, but it's just, well, why not? It's actually quite a nice little spot to just stop, really, isn't it? I literally had to just walk at a snail's pace on the Riverside because somebody that looked not really like a dog walker that was dog walking and was just being a bit of a, well, dicko, basically. So I was just like, well, best if I just stop every 5 seconds to compensate for somebody that can't do very well. But what I am going to do is going to go up the steps that are up here. So I remember a time when all this was very muddy and it was all very churned up, and why you would want to walk on it I do not know. I mean, it's a path that's just there, but for a very long time I was like, why would you ever want to walk on these steps, walk on this bit? But then when this all got like sort of fixed, dried a little, and it dried out, what I did notice, and I've done a video on it before, is the steps that are just here. And I think prior to not to this video, when I was setting off, and there's this same kid that reminds me of me when I was a kid, and I can't remember if it's this, I think it's here, saying like, I watch you. When you kind of acknowledge people watch you on the internet, but then when people keep saying it, it's kind of a bit creepy, isn't it? Like the same lady that's in here. When people keep saying it to you in a bit of a creepy way, it's like, yeah, kind of saying like, oh, I watched your recent video from 7 days ago, and I'm like, very specific, and I'm like, well, I post like every day. It's like, it's just nice to come up here, the alternative steps. Dogs pull me up here. So literally one of my dogs were gonna settle, the other one just wouldn't. So I thought, well, I need to go out for another walk, and then I'm just going to walk back up here, back towards Greatland. That way then actually, by like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you've had 2 walks. Whoa. What? There's no padlock. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, there is. I was like, no padlock? Yeah, there is. No, can't go that way. You know, one day I think I'm gonna go try and get onto that area. Yeah, because I've got a shorts channel, I'm used to people clicking on the video and that whatnot. But with the vlog stuff, it's like, oh. And then they don't say like what you watched most recently. It's like, oh, I saw you on the internet. I'm like, I've been on the internet for a decade. Anyway, so I'm like, oh god, okay. But then don't say, oh, I found you because of this or that. But then points to me like, it'll point to me like, so like for example, it'll be like, yo, you post uploading, whatever. Doing it like that, and I'm like, don't need to point. I'm not a figure. I'm just a bloke from Yorkshire. I'm not this special person. Gosh, it's getting a bit warm. I think what I might do actually is go up here and go back down the hill back towards the river, where they can actually just get another crack at going on the river, and they can go home then. It's a bit of a different walk, but yeah. Feet. I thought there's a dog then. Freaks me out a little bit when I have people saying like, I know you from the internet. A lot of people do come up to me saying like, oh, I know you, or I know who you are, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know who you are. But it's kind of not a surprise from the whole internet thing. There's people I watch on the internet, but I wouldn't physically go up to them. It's been paved. I feel like I might not be able to cross now. It's been paved. I'll cross over. Yes, it has just been recently done. Look how clean it is. So, my plan is to go down that hill and then back along the riverside. So, thanks for watching for now. Because I think getting on here now, we're going to hit commute traffic, and it's only 12:30. So thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.